Free party, baby. Entertainment. Blog TV. Marcus Hardison again. Marcus Hardison again. It's Marcus. Yeah. Love music, man. Trying to think about the awards. Just read like my man Carmelo Anthony say after like a 45 minute intensive workout on the off season, just trying to get ready. He said, then usually I like to just chill. I forget where he say he like to chill at, like either the sauna or like a pool or something like that, something relaxing and digress. Just trying to digress the whole BET awards, music awards ceremony. But went down. Oh, you know what? The pre-show though, they had this white boy going ham. He was on stage with another boy. Shout out to Swiss Beast though. He was on that joint, like he was really performing like Swiss Beast is not a producer no more. Like you won't see Premier or Timberland or better yet even Dr. Dre out there. Like Dr. Dre really is an artist and he's a producer first, but he has the ability to make a fucking album like, and really you'd be like, oh shit, like Dre spitting like. But Swiss Beats is in his bag though when it comes to being an artist though. My man really is going ham out there. Like, yeah, I was impressed with the pre-show on that John. He had a performance. Oh, shout out to Slaughterhouse, Joe Buttons and them. Buttons getting this little shine. Them niggas taking shots. He took some little shots when he was presenting an award to somebody. I think the person that won the award was Wale. I forget what the award was for, but them niggas was up there. They little segment. You don't know how much is this improvised, or you don't know how much is improv, or just this is like scripted. Like BET was like, all right, I want you to. I don't think so. I think niggas was really literally taking shots, and then for real. I mean, what Nicki said, who was that for though? Who was that for? Because when Ye came up and said what he said, they put the cameraman put the joint right on Nicki from the door. And I don't really think that was, when she said step your dick up, niggas. Like, She said step your dick up, niggas. Hold up. She said step your dick up, niggas. You know what I mean? Like, she hot, boy. She hot, man. She hot. I mean, she got potential to be the hottest female to ever do it. Point blank, period. And then it's the times we live in. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. It's all there for her. Like, all the resources is there for her to pop her, to make her popular. Like, she's worldwide and shit, so. Man, every time I think about Nicki, I think about her butt, though. Like, her butt is beautiful, man. That shit is retarded, man. I was like, man, that's not hers, man. That shit too fake. Like, it don't even look real. Like, cause she a small girl, but she got hips and ass. Like, she fucking 300 pounds and shit with a small waist. 300 pounds with a small waist. Imagine that. We talking about a badonkadonk. Beautiful booty. You gotta say it like this is booty. Booty. Like, that shit is fucking cake. So, she's serious, man. But, I don't think, I know Slaughterhouse was taking shots, and then she said what she said. I was like, who was that for, though? And I was like, because it came after Slaughterhouse did what I read. Slaughterhouse was taking shots at niggas when they got on stage. I don't know what y'all was saying. I don't know if y'all disagree. I don't give a fuck, but I think that was shots. Like, I'm a dude that overstands shit and overanalyze. I'm not just looking at the dude. He just up there. At the end of the day, most niggas be like, that's part of the show. They was just reading off the teleprompter. Like, fuck out of here. Them niggas went up there talking that shit, that fly shit. And Nicki, when she got her joint, she was like, step your dick up, Nicki. You know what I mean? But, like I said, shout out to Joe Buttons and them, man. Getting some shine and getting out there. Eminem really put niggas on. Shout out to Rick Ross, too, man. He goes ham. He goes ham. He can perform. You know, big guy, he just on stage, just his presence is real, man. Some of these artists coming out make you feel like you remind you of the hip hop legends of the '90s, like guys that was in the '90s, females too. You know what I mean, from the Lil Kims to the Foxies. So, you know, you got these guys, you know, from the Biggie Smalls to the, you know, I guess, I mean, these people don't, you know, they are not those people. They remind me, you know, just their persona and their presence. You know what I mean? They aura, what they standing for. Like Rick Ross, chubby black dude. You know what I mean? Little young Sooner, Gorilla. You know what I mean? Gorilla. You know what I mean? Gorilla look, whatever. You know what I mean? He talked that shit though. Like Bean said, he said, look, he talked that shit. He said, even though he should have told niggas he's a correctional officer, he should have owned up to that. But he said, but what they call Rick Rose, he talked that. He said Rose be talking that shit. Yeah, so hey, Beans fuck with you. I gotta fuck with you, man. Beans one of the realest niggas one of the realest niggas on earth, period. Like it ain't even about music. He probably the realest nigga in music. He not even really in music. But yeah, that shit was nice though, man. BET Awards was real nice, man. I enjoyed myself tonight. As y'all know, man, I was all over the internet, but that shit was beautiful though, man. I was so like amused and shit. I was entertained. That's what I said. I was entertained. You talking about being an entertainer, dog? Like niggas is like, what? Like damn, y'all niggas really came through. The Whitney Jones was magical, and I think Whitney probably died at 48, 47 or something like that. I forget, late 40s. Mariah Carey like 43, and I remember them two, man. That's why I was like, give me butterflies, because she came out that album, but I think it's called Butterfly, came out in the '90s sometime. I forget what time, maybe 95, 96 or some shit like that. Or 94, I forget when Butterfly came out. But she came, you know, she was right there. Like that footage y'all saw in the background, that picture, when she was talking about she lost her friend Whitney, that's real footage, man. They came, you know, Whitney's just a little bit older, but they pretty much like neck and neck. And you ain't no right. Well, Mariah's beautiful and she got a beautiful voice. But Whitney is probably the greatest voice ever for music entertainment. Period. I mean, when I say the greatest voice, probably the greatest voice and the most angel-like sounding voice. You know, it's so many nice, you know, soft tone, beautiful voices ever to come through. But first of all, the best voice, the best singer, period. I say the best singer, period, Whitney. And then probably the most, you know, beautiful and elegant voice, Whitney. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Mike is a performer. Beautiful voice, Michael Jackson, but performer. You know what I mean? More so like he's the total package. And goes back to those guys. Like I was saying, I tweeted about Chris Brown. That guy might have faster legs than Michael. He's definitely has taken it further than where Michael and Usher did. Because those dudes don't fucking do cartwheels and Olympic style flips and shit. Their guys are not doing it. All the reasons why, and I'm gonna say this again, they piping that Drake shit up too much. Like that nigga Chris Brown, he's a beast. MMA style, like a fair one. I gotta put my money on Chris. I think like 50 said he would have whooped his ass. I think Chris would take Dreezy any day though. I don't think that's about nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know about all the other shit, Meek Millie having something to do with it and all this, but I don't know about all that. You know, you know what I mean? I just go off of, I guess, the two headlines and I guess what Action News will report, because they, you know, shit. I know when my mom sees it, because she don't do hip-hop and none of that shit. When my mom sees it and said, oh yeah, that's official. Like I see that when I woke up. I ain't even had to turn on Steve Harvey when I hit the car going to work. I saw that Action News, like, you know what I mean? Oh, major fight in New York City nightclub, major stars. Everybody know Chris, everybody know Drake. Like, you know, two headlines. You know, they threw Meek in there like he was third party. So Free Party Entertainment, Block TV.